What the heck? There was a chakra gate here the whole time? I could have just come here whenever?
You do have to attune to each gate first.
Still, just another thing I didn't know.
Well, think of it this way. If you hadn't gone the long way round, you wouldn't have met all of us.
I guess.
You sound like Razmi.
She wishes. And don't laugh, Zebe. That sounds weird when you do it.
Well, we've got this chakra gate now. Let's use it. Activation time. There. Now we get to work. Are we even going the right way? I'm not sure where...
I'm here!
Ah! Nog Rider! Tell people before you sneak up behind them, weirdo!
Ha ha! I will not! For it is not the right way. But enough banter. I'm here to inform you of the state of the city.
So, how have things been since we left?
Very bad.
Oh.
Garuda Cruel killed Mara and took over the city after you left. He has proved even more ruthless than his predecessor. I alone cannot stop him.
Ah, that's my fault!
Perhaps in part, but it is also mine. Garuda and I trained under the same master. We were like brothers once. He lost his way in the pursuit of power, but I saw only the ambition of a warrior. Before I knew what had happened, it was too late. He had fallen to darkness. It is my fate to battle him once more and show him the error of his ways. I shall remind him of our master's teachings.
So what's his whole deal?
He has turned Tai Krung into his personal playground. He has resumed Oma production to keep the people under control, and is gathering strong fighters in Mara's old tower, goading them to fight to the death. Garuda himself waits at the top.
That's not very cool.
But first things first. You must be searching for your comrade, Tarani.
We are! Do you know where she is?
She has been helping the people. I admire her passion and her conviction. It drives the soul of a man to tears.
Is she alright?
She is depressed.
Oh.
Tarani is by the ocean of milk. I wish to help her, and you. I will graciously join your cause.
Really?
A writer speaks only truth.
If you say so.
What's more, I shall bestow upon you my greatest technique.
Whoa.
Speed.
Just... speed?
Speed is a writer's pure soul.
I guess I'm gonna have to interpret this my own way. I'm gonna roll through this whole place!
Such writing power! It's shining so bright! Together, evil stands no chance!
Don't hate me too much.
Burn bright.
Look out below!
Have even more.
Oh, Luxao, it's so good to see you. I'm glad you finally awakened.
Yeah! I missed you too!
But things are going badly here. I can't save all these people. They're dying and I can't save them.
Because of the Oma?
Yes, but also because of Kala's resurrection. I cannot help but feel these people's pain. And there is so much pain. Even those who do not directly suffer are in mental anguish over Kala's resurrection. I was helping where I could, purifying people as they came to me and cleansing them of their Oma illnesses. But the city is in such a terrible state under the rule of Garuda Cruel that many fell to his influence, and Kala's. He wants the people to fight each other at any cost. And me? Well, he doesn't like me very much.
What? Impossible!
I had to go into hiding after he discovered I was helping people. But for all my efforts, there's no way I could cure everyone.
I'm so sorry, Tarani. You must really be suffering. I should have helped you fix this in the first place.
It was beyond my power even then.
Yes, but it isn't beyond our power together. We can still fix it.
My power does grow when I am near you. Are you sure you're well enough?
I'm stronger than ever. Tarani, we can do this.
You're right. I can't let myself get down in the dumps. There are people to save and lives to change. And we must start by defeating Garuda Cruel.
Yeah, Naga Rider says he's on top of Mara's tower.
Oh, it is good to see you, Luxao. That precious little face of yours.
Stop it, Tarani. It's embarrassing.
Too much touching.
My little precious baby bird.
It's good to have you back.
Ugh.
It appears that one of my underling riders came through for us.
Oh, so the elevator is fixed now? Great, let's hop in. Ugh, this elevator's busted too. Right before they do.
Special delivery.
Get off.
Nice try. Don't hate me too much. Blocked. hate me too much.
Still a long way to go.
Special delivery. Look out below.
Annoying.
Nice try. Bullseye. Nailed it. Right on target.
Yes, exercise has its benefits.
Hey, it's that one guy! The ID guy!
The bouncer from Mara's club.
I'm not doing that kind of stuff anymore. I'm just here to wail on tough dudes.
Tough, huh? Think you're tougher than me?
Guess that's what we're here to find out, little dude.
Must we solve everything through violence?
We must! It's the only language their kind understands.
Come at me! I'll send you to the boneyard! Move along, citizen. Now is not the time. Whoa, Naga Rider is with you? Now I really want to fight you guys. Well, I got blasted.
That's what you get!
Garuda is waiting at the top of the tower. But there's more tough dudes in here. Defeat them if you can.
I'm definitely gonna!
Rock on, little dude.
Don't hate me too much. Look out below. Don't hate me too much. Look out below!
Incinerate.
Look out below!
Ow.
Don't hate me too much. Look out below!
Burn bright.
Look out below!
Don't underestimate me.
Special delivery.
Try harder.
Look out below.
Have even more fire.
Don't underestimate me. Strike before they do.
Special delivery.
Incinerate.
Look out below. Look out below!
Hear the waves.
Nice try.
All right!
Don't hate me too much. Nice try. Right on time.
Let's find bigger waves.
Special delivery.
Not so fast! Not gonna happen!
My beautiful face. Now we'll have some fun. It's so dull inside your head.
What's this thing now?
It's like a metal ghost.
And yet, I sense something familiar about it.
Whoa! Tungar! I forgot you were here!
I'm a man of few words. What can I say?
Whatever it is, let's knock it out! Boom! Take that, Ghosty!
Halt, evildoers!
Whoa, there's 3 of you! Are you sisters?
Well, yes, but we're mad at you. You beat up our dad.
So do you like share clothes sometimes and stuff?
Of course we do. It's economical. But our dad, Mara, you beat him up.
Yeah, but we didn't kill him. That was Garuda. I want sisters. That seems so cool.
You've got me and Razmi.
I'm not her sister. That'd be gross.
Aw, I love you guys too. But sisters, they like get each other, right?
Sometimes, but sometimes we don't. And now we're gonna get you.
Aw, let's just be friends. Why are we fighting again?
Our dad.
Oh, right. Okay, if it'll make you happy. If it ain't broke, I'll build it.
This is what it's like.
Try harder. Happy now?
No.
See? Fighting isn't always the solution.
Ajna, did those words actually come out of your mouth?
Yeah, I changed my mind from earlier.
We lost.
Oh, it's okay. I'm sorry about your dad. But he was really being a jerk. Torani really tried to save him, but he was too far gone. And then Garuda got to him. I lost my dad too. I know how terrible it feels. But revenge doesn't help anything. It only makes things worse. And anyway, you can come hang out with us anytime you get lonely.
Thanks?
You're welcome. We're gonna go beat up Garuda now. I'll give him an extra one for you. Bye!
Cheap shot.
So you made it through my den of fighters. The king of the weaklings is here to make me eat my words. Is that it?
Lion Rider would be ashamed of what you've become.
That old fool? I have no use for masters, so save your sob story. Mara thought he was master to me, and I crushed him under my foot like a bug.
Fine. If all you respect is strength, I'll show you which of us is stronger.
I'm feeling generous, so I'll allow your little friends to join in.
Like you could have stopped us.
All aboard the pain train. This defeat means nothing. You had help. One-on-one, I would have left you gasping for breath.
True strength doesn't come from isolation. I understand that now. It comes from working with others, people you trust. You don't have even one person you trust, do you, Garuda?
Who cares? I know you, Naga Rider. You want nothing more than to deliver the final blow. In your heart, you're a man's man. A one-on-one fighter. But I won't let you have the satisfaction. Goodbye, weaklings. Witness true strength.
Wait! No!
Naga Rider.
It's all right. This is the end he chose for himself. I mourn the man he was, not the man he became.
I could feel Kala's influence in him too. This city is in trouble if it spreads.
Yes, we have to cleanse it.
Right. So take my hand.
What?
Use my ED. I'm full of the stuff now. We can do this, together. I can't have you draining all your power. I don't want to lose a precious friend a second time.
Oh, Luxao, how you've grown. You're right, we are stronger together. Let us cleanse this place.
Waters heal and purify.
Tai Krung has been purified. The Oma addictions are under control, and the people are returning to some semblance of normalcy. I couldn't have done it without you, Ajna.
And I couldn't have done it without you. I owed the city a debt for leaving it the way I did. I thought I could either defeat Kala or help this city. I didn't see that in order to do one, I had to do the other.
We can defeat her, Ajna. I can feel it. This time will be different.
And I'm coming too.
No, don't the people here need you?
Already they have begun to help each other and to rebuild. This city will be fine on its own for a short while. I will join you to defeat Kala and make my return. And so, I'm here.
We'll take all the help we can get, even if it's from a giant sociopath.
Yay, Naga Rider!
I see we have a rider in training among us.
Now we've just got the Iron Kingdom and Kanu left to visit. What the heck? Why can't we go to Kanu?
Serpent Queen hates you.
That's probably true, but she doesn't control the ley lines, right?
She does, probably.
You're making that up. I got stronger since I fought Kala, so now I know all about this stuff. I am stronger. I had a dream about it.
If you were really strong, you could open this gate.
Ugh! Let's just go to the Tower of Wisdom and find out what's wrong. Hey, you're not Angwu at all.
And neither are you. I'm Jing Fei, Angwu's apprentice.
Where's Angwu?
She's dead.
What? Just kidding. I mean, she went to Kanul.
Don't scare me like that.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, Ajna, wasn't there something you wanted to ask? About Kanul?
Oh, right! Jingfei, maybe you'll know. Why is Kanul blocked off in the ley lines?
I hear the Serpent Queen hates you.
What is it with you two?
Anyway, Angwu asked me to give you this feather.
A feather?
Angwu blocked the chakra gate to Kanul when she left, but this feather will let you through.
Oh, nice. But why?
Don't ask me how the economy works.
Well, as long as it's open, I guess we can go see Angwu.
Bye!
And that's what I said right before I knocked him into next week. And did I ever tell you about the time?
Batsai!
Oh, Hayseed! You're up!
Yeah, Ginseng brought me back with their resurrection leaves.
I only did my duty as a botanist.
Well done, fledgling! So, I suppose you want to rejoin my crew.
We were hoping you might take us aboard again, yes.
After Ajna blew up Lan?
Well, kinda.
And her own first mate?
I wouldn't call him that exactly.
A pirate after my own heart you are.
Then you'll help?
Of course, but I warn you, we can only sail to the Iron Kingdom.
What? Why?
You've been out a long time. Kala has been busy, and the seas are angry. Only the route to the Iron Kingdom remains clear.
Well, that's better than nothing.
Yeah, thanks for the help, Batsai.
Right, let's head to the Teotul.
Uh-oh. Why is everyone in here? This can't be a good sign. And... Angwu?
Oh, Ashna, you came at a good time. Something has invaded Haven. They call it the Obsidian Wind. Young Nuna here came for my aid. Quite insistent she was.
I'm sorry, Angwu, but I didn't know what to do. Ajna was asleep. Hi, Ajna.
I'm sorry, Nuna. This is my fault, I'm guessing.
Probably.
Almost certainly. Anyway, the only safe place now is right here.
Oh, but the Queen put up a barrier while she was sealing us in.
Well, this is a familiar scenario. We'd better go help her out.
Oh, what should I do?
That's up to you, buddy. You made it all the way to get Angwu. I'm guessing you've gotten a bit tougher since then.
Yeah, I kinda did. And I helped get everyone in here. Yeah, okay. I'll come with you to help.
Great!
A lot more monsters got in again, so...
We'll take them out.
Right.
Oh, well, hurry up and do it then. I want to get back to my research. Oh, and by the way, that feather you used to get here will also give you more aerial mobility. It's sure to come in handy against the obsidian wind.
Oh, thank you, Angmu.
Remains peerless.
Strike before they do.
Knock it off.
My beautiful face.
Knock it off. Annoying. annoying.
Not gonna happen.
Yes, exercise benefits.
Serpent Queen, let me help you!
You? You're the reason we're in this mess in the first place!
I know, I'm sorry. I never listened to you, and I didn't even try to figure out what you were doing. I realize now that you were sealing your people off against Kala, but I'm gonna defeat Kala. Let me help!
Why should I trust you now?
Because Ajna has encountered Kala twice and lived.
But how?
Well, she did used to be part of Kala, I guess.
Part of Kala? So that's the power I felt. Begone with you! I will not accept help from Kala herself!
I'm not Kala!
You are close enough.
Well then, let me help instead. I got everyone down to safety, and I brought Angwu.
I suppose you have grown.
And I trust Ajna. She knows she messed up. She came back to say she's sorry. She really wants to help, and she's really strong. She can beat Kala, I think.
I do trust you, little Nuna. And you do seem to have matured. Somewhat.
Please, I give you my word. I only want to help.
All right. I will hold you to it. I will put the barrier back up when you are through to protect my people.
Thank you. You won't regret this.
See that I do not.
Is that... Tsitsi! You're the Obsidian Wind?
You're the reason I was cast out of Kanul! You're the reason my queen despises me! If not for you, we'd still be together!
Tsitsi, this isn't you! This is Kala's work! She's corrupted you somehow!
My queen threw me out like I was trash! And who made that happen? You! It's all you!
I don't think we can talk her down. We've got to beat the Kala out of Tsitsi.
Right! Let's not hurt her too badly. She doesn't know what she's doing.
It'll be a gentle beating.
cheap shot.
Tsitsi,
My queen!
explain yourself. What would make you attack your own people?
I might as well just say it. I was jealous. You had left me behind, and I simply couldn't stand it. As I wondered what to do, a darkness came over me. I've never felt anything like it, but I was so powerful. I felt as though I could win you back. If only I had this power! Instead, I forced you to set up a barrier between us. I'm sorry.
I forgive you, Tsitsi. I was wrong too. By shutting everyone off, I fulfilled my own prophecy. But thanks to Nuna and the others, no real harm has been done. Welcome home.
My queen,
I already know.
My queen!
Well, I guess that worked out for real this time.
Yeah!
Hey, so... I'm sorry about everything.
I understand you were well-intentioned, but next time, gather a little more information before you strike, young warrior. Treat others with respect, and they will respect you in turn.
You got it. Will everything be okay around here?
Tsitsi is by my side again. She will help me to rebuild. I worry about the fate of my people should Kala come for us in earnest. But I see that you intend to do something about that.
I do.
And me too! I'm coming too, okay?
Great!
Team Idiot is back together.
Yeah!
Last place on the list, Iron Kingdom! They should be good practice. Before they do. Burn bright. You've got the advantage.
Incinerate.
Remains peerless.
Ah, my dear sweet Teotl. Warms my heart whenever I gaze upon it.
It sure is a ship.
But remember, I can only take you to the Iron Kingdom. All other routes are blocked, for the time being.
That's fine. I want to go there anyway to find Kadira.
Ajna! It is good to see you. I knew you would come eventually.
Did you find out more about your brother?
I did get a bit of a lead, but there is something more pressing to attend to. Things have gone terribly wrong in the Iron Kingdom.
Worse than before?
I'm afraid so. Because of the infestation of slime, the people are suffering more than ever. I still don't trust Mary, but she's the only one with the resources to fix this.
Oh no. Well, I did come here to fix the chaos I caused. And make it so Dara didn't die in vain.
Say no more. Our goals are the same. I'll happily rejoin you.
Yay! Kadira!
Boo, Kadira.
Razmi.
It's all right. I'm used to her by now.
Well, that takes all the fun out of it.
Ha! Kadira wins!
For now.
What? Kampan!
Hey, Ajna.
Here to betray us again or something?
I know. When you called me your friend that day, I realized I'd really screwed up. I'm sorry, Ajna. You're so honest, and I was such a clever sneak.
In truth, it was Kampan who contacted me about Mary. I believe she truly wants to help.
I know this is a lot to ask after all that stuff I did, but Princess Mary's in real trouble. She needs all of us.
Mary stuck me in a robot.
Yeah, I guess you have no real reason to help her. Or me.
Nah, whatever. I'll do it. That's what friends are for, right?
You mean it?
Yeah. You better be cool this time. Now, how the heck do we get up there?
I'll just bust through the floor here for you.
Your floor, my ceiling.
Right. Here I go! I'm gonna go on ahead and make sure the way is clear.
Let us hope this time she's telling the truth.
If she betrays us again...
Turn into a giant and blow her up.
I don't even know if I can.
I believe in you, Ajna.
We've got the advantage.
for you as well.
How'd you even get there? You went the same direction I did.
I have my ways. The Iron Kingdom is full of secret passages.
You could have just told me about those.
This is more dramatic. Now, time to smash!
That's cool, I guess. Are you sure about this, Kadira?
Mostly.
Don't worry so much. Follow me!
There's Princess Mary!
Back, subjects. You don't understand. I did all this for you.
We know the king was dead all along.
We know you caused the slime!
Ingrates! I made your lives better! This is my father's vision! I'm just doing what he wanted! And besides, robots do half our work for us now. Don't you see you're better off?
Compan!
Hey!
I guess you didn't lead us into a trap this time. That's something.
Those days are over, I swear. I really do want to be your friend.
Well... Okay. But I still owe you a smack on the head.
I guess that's fair.
Prepare yourself. I can level entire cities, you know.
Okay. Hold on a sec. Okay, I'm ready.
Here it comes! Are you bracing yourself?
I am. I'm gonna be okay. That wasn't so bad.
Friends again already?
Yep!
Good. It looks as though we'll need the help.
No, listen! This is the Iron Kingdom's destiny. We are the ones who will defeat Color. But if you don't stay back, so help me, I'll use my power to strike you down!
This situation looks really bad.
It's bad. After you left, the slime got out of control. The people realized Mary had deceived them, and they revolted. Honestly, they're not wrong. Mary really messed up. But I think there's more to it. She got caught up in her father's vision, sure. But she just wanted to make him happy. I don't know how she got down this dark path.
What do you want us to do?
I don't know yet. But I think if we can talk to her, she can fix this place. Nobody knows the Iron Kingdom better than she does. No! No! You're not listening to me!
Kill the princess!
Kill? Kill? How dare you! How dare you! How?
Oh, dang! Did they get her?
No, it wasn't the crowd. It looked like a river of slime.
Like in my dreams.
It totally absorbed her.
It seemed to be dragging her off. Toward the factory, possibly?
Ajna, help me save her, please!
You're gonna get all goopy, Ajna.
Ugh, why is it always slime? Well, I said I'd help, so let's do it. Up to the factory.
Enter the Iron Mouse.
Another one of these, huh? Got any secret passages you want to tell us about?
Not this time.
As strong as you've gotten, I imagine you could break it yourself?
I ought to be able to by now.
I bet you can't.
I bet I can.
Cannot.
I can. I'm going to. Watch me. Ha! See, Kampan?
Wow. Just how strong are you?
I don't know.
Well, I hope you're strong enough to take on that slime. Let's make our way through the sewers and back to the factory.
You've got the advantage!
In there? Are you all right?
Idiots! Don't they get it? We are going to defeat Carla. You have to sacrifice for that stuff. Only an idiot can't see that.
What happened to you, Mary?
What's happened to me? What's happened to everyone else, more like? They can't even understand simple logic. It's just facts.
Just because you think something is true doesn't mean it's true for everyone.
How dare you! How dare you come back here after what you did to us? I'll finish you now, like I should have the first time!
This thing is here? Actually, then I guess I'll need to figure out how to hit it even harder!
Mary? Are you okay?
Campan! What happened to me? There's so much slime!
Hello.
Ah!
No need for alarm. It is only I, Yuri Nomos, faithful robot friend. Thanks for fixing me up, Campan.
No problem.
I believe I can explain the situation. You see, Mary's father, King Caliber, truly did request that Mary place him into that device you call the Moloch. But he was already near death, and the process was painful.
I guess I kind of blocked a lot of that out.
Mary became driven to save her father, and that drive extended to a desire to save the kingdom and then the world. But at the beginning, her machines were just to help with simple tasks.
That's right. I made the Moloch to defeat Kala. But eventually, I started thinking about how we could protect even more people if we governed them ourselves. I started sending my armies and... Oh, crap! I really messed up!
The slime was a byproduct of the Moloch's creation. But this sentience and its control over Mary, that I cannot explain.
It was Kala.
Kala? But how?
I just know. The slime took you over at a moment of weakness. It's what she would do.
I was weak, all right. I'm so stupid. You can't solve everything with engineering. You need humans, people coming together. Machines are just a way to help that along. I don't deserve to be saved. Just leave me here in the slime.
You can leave me here in the slime, too.
But Mary, if you die, who will lead the country? Don't ask me. You could do it.
Wait, listen to me for a second. Recently, I did something unforgivable. I hurt the people around me. A lot. But I'm working hard to prove to them that I can change. I am changing. You need to do the same.
But how?
Lead the people again. Fix this in your own way. Prove to them you're worthy of leading them. Do it for the people, not for yourself. It'll take a lot to make this right. And they'll hate you, and they won't trust you for some time. But it'll be worth it.
Okay. What should I do? I'll listen to the people. I'll only turn to technology when it solves a problem they want to solve.
That sounds like a good start.
And I'll start by cleaning up all the slime. By myself if I have to.
No.
I'll help. No, you have more important things to do. You should go with Ajna. With the Moloch destroyed, she's the only one that can beat Kala. We've both got important jobs, you and me, and yours is out there. But who will help you, Mary?
I would be more than happy to advise the young lady.
Well, that settles that. Thanks, Eurynomos. Mary, you'd better fix this place up nice.
I will. And thank you all.
I've done my best. We can't expect to fix every problem in the world, but I think each place we've visited is a little better off than it was before. At least I don't have to worry about them destroying themselves before we see Kala.
You did well, Ajna. We saved the people of Tai Krung City from a terrible fate.
For that, you have my thanks.
And the Serpent Queen and Tsitsi are happy again. And I think Mary will finally help to make the Iron Kingdom a place worth living in.
And I'm ready to die in a glorious battle!
Yes.
Batsai. You too, Razmi.
We might win. You never know.
With all of you by my side, I believe we will. Now it's time to go to Lan.
knowledge of the